the role of a leader should be creative and should be flexible. For me, leadership is very people, relationship, conversation focused and forward. I don't believe that's required for everyone. These are just some of my strengths and skills. Know your strengths, know your values is a starting place. So you have a North Star. Knowing my values and what's important to me, and especially as a coach, we talk about values all the time. I don't care how you word it. Like, what are the most important things to you? The things that you don't want to compromise, you don't want to let go of, you believe in sort of innately and oftentimes stick with you throughout your life. Then how much are you leading from a position of what you're good at and where you can be successful? The whole thing I gave you on leadership is based in my strengths. So the last thing I would add is to know your work style, like know your little, what bugs you, what makes you mad, like what gets you just totally set off, what are you reactive to? Practicing some basic mindfulness and emotional intelligence. Observing when your emotion is up to here and whenever your response is going to be a reaction to that emotion rather than how you probably would want to respond. And I say that, and I think a lot of people are like, yes. If you're saying, oh yeah, I get that, I don't think you're doing it. I'll tell you right now, I suck at it. And if you tell me you're amazing at it, I'm going to disagree with you because my reaction is like, you're not trying hard enough. Because if you're trying hard enough, I think you recognize how incredibly hard what I just said is, even for people who have an amazingly higher EQ than I do. It's a very hard task. And 9 out of 10 times your emotional reaction, even your positive emotional reaction, is going to be a deterrent to like your overall goal you're trying to pursue. The biggest distraction I've seen is when leaders are like, oh, I love that. That's an amazing idea. That's so cool. And the person's like, great, I'm going to blow up my whole week and focus on that. It's like, wait, no, that's not a priority. And I don't want you to work on that at all. And so emotional reactions, either positive or negative, I think are so distracting when not processed. I think the emotion is valuable. The feeling is valuable. Process the feeling, understand it, react strategically, and not pause in between the emotion and the reaction